you know, we live in a culture where dating and sex and those things are just so unvalued, I guess, and I don't know maybe the right word for that, but I think we look at purity and we think purity, and I know for a long time purity was aligned in sex in my brain, but learning purity is just rightness. It's like rightness before the Lord.
Whatever you say you're going to do it, but also have people in your life that you're willing to have speak into your life, spiritual mentors, spiritual friends who love and trust you, and you love and trust them, because ultimately, you know, the temptation is always going to come. Marriage is designed and created by God, and it's a wonderful thing when two come together as one. It's, you know, you're more powerful, you're stronger, you're a spiritual weapon.
And I think it's important to understand that marriage does not correct sin. And so if like you're living in sin with the view that once you get married and that won't be sin anymore, you're right, that action won't be sin, but there's a heart issue there. And so I think even for me, like in dating, learning that like purity was a desire I needed to have within me before God, and not just the abstinence of sex.
And there's no timeline, there's no, you know, you're not behind, you're not, you know, too late to the game. Ultimately, you know, I've been able to help counsel a bunch of young men into different seasons, whether that's a season of singleness, dating, being engaged up until their marriage, even while they're married. And ultimately, I always remind them of Matthew 6:33, first seek the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. Because at the end of the day, spiritual maturity is the prerequisite for any long-lasting, you know, relationship, in my opinion.
Yeah.